more power than you might be giving yourself credit for. If you have something that's going on in your life right now that's challenging.
Have a good day. Thank you.
I'll remind you to take a little bit better care of yourself.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Adrienne. If you're not new here, thank you so much for clicking on another video. I, again, don't have a plan on how much I plan to record during this journey, but I have just been feeling the pull and the call to pick up the camera again, so that's what we're doing. So today is Monday and it is an off week from chemo. I have chemo coming up on Friday, so this is the week before where I'm usually feeling pretty good by now and kind of get a reprieve, got to get to feel some normalcy. Sorry, I keep moving the camera everywhere. I'm trying to get comfortable with my arm. Yeah, so this week is the week leading up. However, this week and next week look a little bit different because I have to get some extra procedures done, something I will explain later. I am being very mindful of how much I'm sharing right now while I'm in it, just to protect my own privacy, my own peace, because there's a lot of stuff that as I'm going through it, I'm processing in real time. And imagine adding a layer of sharing it to the public. You're processing it in real time, and then you're also getting the opinion and the input of people and strangers on the internet that add to it. So that is the reason that, you know, I posted my first video and I did not expect it to get as many views as it did. I'm grateful for all of you that are there, all of you showing your support and your love and sending healing energy. But I am getting a lot of questions, and a lot of the questions I just don't, I'm not sharing certain things for certain reasons. I don't feel the need to share every little detail right now. It's something that I plan to and really want to, once I get through it, process through it on my own, then I share more. And that's kind of like what happened in the second video. After I had gotten through the rash and all of that, then I decided to share, but it's not stuff I'm going to share in real time because I'm still processing everything and protecting my privacy and my peace, like I said. So anyways, all that to say, I've got procedures coming up this week and next week, and so this week is just going to look a little bit different. Don't know how much I'll record, don't know how much I'll share, but I wanted to pick up the camera, so let's do it. So today already, I had therapy this morning, and then I went for a long walk in nature, which was beautiful. The weather is gorgeous right now. Then came home and I've been doing some like admin computer work type things, and now I'm going to get into editing content, and I'm going to be doing that for the next several hours. Oh, and I picked up a coffee. One of the things that my oncologist told me in the last visit that we had is that I can go out and do more, which has been so good for my mental health, that feeling of normalcy that I think is just so needed for me on this journey. And I've heard this from other people going through their own cancer journeys too. You like eat, sleep, breathe cancer, and it can get very overwhelming. It feels like your normalcy is stripped away from you, and it is in a lot of ways. So getting that okay, and that okay came because we switched my chemo regimen, as I talked about in my last video or 2 videos ago. I got the okay that it's safer for me to do more publicly than it was on the last treatment, so I can get out and do more. So I'm still being very mindful. I'm not going to like super crowded places. I'm not going to go to a festival or a concert or, you know, a sports game, as much as I would love to do stuff like that right now. I cannot. I'm choosing my health safety over that right now, and that's okay. But finding normalcy in other ways has been really, really helpful for me. So grabbed a coffee, which is the first time that I've done that in a while, where I actually went into the coffee shop. I've gone through drive-thrus and I've had friends and people like grab coffee as if we're going to meet, or, you know, but this is the first time I went in and grabbed a coffee for myself. And yeah, so I'm just, yeah, that's today so far. I'm gonna get to editing some content, and then I will catch you guys later. By the way, if you don't follow me on Instagram or TikTok, you can follow me there. I'm going to be posting more as well there. My name on both is aligned with Adrienne. The Instagram account only has about 500-ish followers right now. That's because I started a new account late last year. So letting you guys know that if you want to follow along there. I do post pretty much daily, not daily, but very often on my stories on Instagram. So you'll catch me kind of there more. So yeah, let's get into the rest of the video. Editing my next one. So it is Tuesday now, and so today has been, it's just been a slow morning. It's very rainy here. I just got off of a call with, she's kind of like my accountability buddy. We are both PAs who are pivoting into coaching, and she's not just my accountability buddy though. She's really a good friend already, but we met online and we have weekly calls to just talk business stuff and talk life stuff, but we're people who are on the same page, and so it's just really nice to have that. So we just got off that call, and then I'm gonna do just work the rest of the day on my computer until this evening. I actually have a personal training session. I'm gonna take you guys along. Something that I had felt called to do in the very beginning of this journey but waited a couple of months to do was I actually hired one of my friends who is a personal trainer who works out of like a privately owned gym and rents space from there, and so we go in there now, and she trains me, and I have all this equipment I can use, and I can actually go into a gym, but it's safer than going into a public gym. There's rarely anybody there besides the 2 or 3 women she's like coaching, and so it's so much better than doing those like kettlebells and stuff in the basement, if you saw those in the last video. So it's been really good for my mental health, so good. So I'm doing that this evening because I won't be able to do that again until like a week and a half. I think that's it. That's the plan today. And oh yeah, yesterday after I did work and stuff, my nephews were over for a while, and so with one of them I did some painting, which was so fun. We love to do that together. So that's what I showed you. Yeah. In terms of work right now, that's probably something that you guys are curious about. I am a physician assistant and a coach. I'm an online coach. I do coaching as well, like life coaching, and created my own business last year for that. So as of now, I still have my job as a PA, but I'm not going in. I've taken like a medical leave, and that is just because I see so many patients. I don't want to expose myself when my immune system is decreased like this. And so yeah, I took a medical leave from there, but I still do have that position that will be there when I get back, which is I'm so grateful for. And then so I've just been doing a lot of work with my coaching clients, and I've still been doing life coaching, and that has been amazing. That's been so good for my mental health. It's been so great for me to continue to do the work that I absolutely love. So yeah, so when I say I'm doing work, I'm working on stuff for that, and I'm also working on content. I've obviously gotten back into creating content, which is also another source of income, or can be. And so that is kind of work too right now. So that is what I've been doing for work. I've been so blessed and grateful to not have to work a full-time job right now and be able to just do work from home and have such a flexible schedule since it's my own business. I'm living with my mom right now too, and so not having to pay rent or anything like that has been honestly such a blessing. It's lowered my stress a lot. I know not everybody can say that when they're going through this, and so I do not take that for granted at all. But obviously there's still groceries, and there's still other things you have to pay for, so it's kind of, for me, important to still be making somewhat of an income, or trying to be. So yeah, that is what I'm going to do the rest of the day, is work on content. I've got messages to get back to from my clients, and yeah, that's what we'll do, and I'll catch up with you guys later. the video here. I am back from the hospital. Those few clips yesterday, these were planned procedures. I'm not going to go into more depth about them right now, but in the future, I am sure that I will. There are, I think I mentioned maybe earlier in the video, but there are just certain things that I'm not ready to share, and I feel more ready to share once they've passed a bit. Mostly to protect my own privacy, protect myself. I don't want people's unsolicited opinions. I don't want, yeah, it's just, obviously this is a whole big traumatic experience and journey, and I think like while you're going through it, even though I do feel called to share a lot of it, some of it's easier shared like once you're through it. So I think that that probably makes sense. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed these few days in my life. I feel like they were kind of a random combination of things, but I just wanted to show like the up and down of some of the normalcy, and then some of the not, you know, things are not very normal right now either. So tomorrow I head into my next treatment, and we just keep carrying on. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.